Stop wasting time, child. There'll be... You remember the agreement. The Gnosis.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chio? No, wait! That's an exciting twist and all, but...
I do not give it for free. I give it as a
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Lyra goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster. Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best, as you know. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come. Until one drizzly day, I stood motionless.
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing, was Liyue, the city I had... So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue. Indeed I was. The Gnosis, that's right. Which is why...
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine power?
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for... Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Credit is also due to Signor. This meant I could remain it. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated. I had expected them to... They seized the opportunity.
Huh?
Ha! On the
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the...
I think that thanks... If you hadn't created the...
Huh? Just whose side are you on? Be that as it may. You've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the...
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come.
Fine. I'll meet you...
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good...
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, my agreement with the Cryo-Archon will... As for the bargaining chip, uncover that answer for yourself.
Well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail.
So Rex Lapis is really...
Oh, come... There's only one real possibility.
Fatui?
Shh! Lower your...
You know that god...
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Say...
Now that you I mean it all. Still, what sort of...
forget...
Hear ye all! The Qixings were... Though a dragon soars, gods and adepti live... Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis, having been thwarted in his trial. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said. So that's how there's... Something feels off. Why could the Qixing already... Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands? Exactly, right? Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying...
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is all...
3,700 years of contracts burnt and...
We, the people of Liyue...
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young.
The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price.
Whoa!
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
The cleanup of the premises.
Roping you in was possibly...
Why, you... If you were looking for someone, you could have just...
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never... And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to...
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Shinue kiosk.
You're right. I do like the Mora.
But why would Mora...
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should have... When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to...
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of...
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We are the Archon Morax. I will treasure the memories that I made it. That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon?
I fear that continuing your journey may... Yes. The nation has been... The Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before.
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shok...
That said, though people at the... Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a this is what visions are.
That's...
But starting from last year...
Vision hunted?
Yes. It was an order...
They want to seize vision.
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely
Whoa!
The Anemo Archon is the god. The fact that even I, knowing her... 7 ideals for 7... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Yeah, about that. Before the Qixing made their...
These are indeed false. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for... Ha! Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his dismissal by now. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius